We walk the streets day after day after, and sometimes we neglect to look at how beautiful it is. And it is unbelievably beautiful. And one of the reasons why, if not the principal reason why it's beautiful, is that people like Tom are insisting that the historic preservation be an important part of what happens in the city. Without that, it's going to be a mess.
Tom Bauer has been the president of the DuPont Circle Conservancy for the last 3 years and has helped lead his neighborhood in making preservation decisions. Drawing on his past experience as president of the Foggy Bottom Historic District Conservancy, he continued his volunteer efforts to help protect the historic nature of the neighborhoods of Washington, D.C.
I think in addition to him being, genuinely concerned about all these wonderful assets that make our neighborhood what it is, he was also very precise and detailed about examining a case. And so I benefited from his company that way. And I appreciated all of that research that we could then bring before the other members who wouldn't have been able to come out with us.
Tom left very big shoes to fill, for sure. It's very hard to follow up after somebody who has so much experience. What I found to be the most interesting thing about Tom was what he could show me in terms of being a leader and in terms of being an organizer. Just being able to observe him for almost 6 years now was something that was incredibly helpful to me and made it a heck of a lot easier, keeping that forward momentum.
In his position as president, Tom Bauer has worked on many neighborhood issues as well as citywide matters, namely the proposed changes to the 1910 Height of Buildings Act.
There was an opportunity that some members of Congress thought it would be good if the Height Act were changed so that the heights of buildings in certain areas could be increased. Tom was a very active member of the preservation community and represented the DuPont Circle Conservancy. And fortunately, there was enough opposition to changing the act that it wasn't changed.
I think Tom is just one of those dedicated, conscientious individuals who will take up a case for buildings and for an architectural heritage that ultimately he will never get to fully enjoy, because it's part of our patrimony and part of the heritage for future generations to enjoy. Generations of which I'm a part and of which I will not be a part of. And I think he understands that, and that's something very meaningful.